Royal Small Arms Factory Aden is a 30mm revolver cannon used on many military aircraft, particularly those of the British Royal Air Force and Fleet Air Arm, developed post-World War II primarily to meet British Air Ministry's requirement for increased lethality in aircraft armament. The cannon was fired electrically and is fully automatic once it is loaded. Design and development. During World War II, the German firm Mauser began development of a radically new 20mm autocannon using a motorized firing mechanism in order to improve the rate of fire. By the late war period, the Mauser MG-213 was beginning to mature, but by this time the presence of large bombers like the Boeing B-17 and Avro Lancaster led to the rapid up-arming of Luftwaffe fighter aircraft. Mauser responded by adapting the MG-213 to fire the 30mm round from the Mk-108 cannon, a relatively small round with low muzzle velocity but a large explosive charge that was useful against non-maneuvering targets like bombers. Development of this MG-213C version was still ongoing when the war ended. In the post-war era, the MG-213 became well known in armament circles, and a number of companies took up development. This included the Armament Development Establishment in the UK and GIAT in France. A common 30x113mm round was developed that offered a dramatic improvement in muzzle velocity from the Mk-108's 540m/s to the new design 790m/s. This was only slightly lower than contemporary 20mm cannon like the Hispano MKV's 840m/s, making the new round suitable for use during dogfights as well as against larger targets. The mechanism improved the rate of fire from the MKV's 750 rpm to 1300 rpm, a significant improvement. The new weapon was quickly developed and production was set up at the Royal Small Arms Factory in Enfield. The name was created by combining the 8 initials of the Armament Development Establishment with N for Enfield, producing Aden. The Aden entered service on the Hawker Hunter in 1954, and subsequently used on every British gun-armed aircraft until the advent of the Panavia Tornado in the 1980s. The last version to see production was the Mk4. An improved version, the Mk5, incorporates a multitude of small changes to improve reliability and increase rate of fire to 1,500 to 1,700 rounds per minute. No new Mk5s were built, but many older weapons were converted, being redesignated Mk5 Straton. Aircraft using the Aden 30 as inbuilt armament have included the A4S Skyhawk, English Electric Lightning, Folland Gnat, and Hal Ujit, Hawker Hunter, Gloucester Javelin, Saab Lanson, Saab Draken, Sepakat Jaguar, Supermarine Scimitar, and CAC Sabre. Several pod versions exist, including the installation scabbed below the fuselage of British Hawker Siddeley Harrier, and US Marine Corps AV-8A/CS, and Sea Harriers, and the Swedish FFV Aden, which is used, among others, on the Bay Hawk. The FFV Aden contains the weapon and 150 rounds of ammunition, is 151.57 in, 3.85 m, long, and weighs 802.5 pounds, 364 kilograms, fully loaded. GIAT also introduced their version of the design as the DEFA cannon. The two weapons are very similar and can use the same ammunition. Aden 25. The Aden Mk5 became the basis for the planned Aden 25, which was to be a somewhat larger weapon, length, 90 inches, 2,290 millimeters, weight, 203 pounds, 92.1 kilograms, firing the new range of NATO 25mm ammunition, as in the American GAU-12 Equalizer, at a much higher muzzle velocity of 3,445 feet per second, 1,050 m/s. The lighter ammunition was also to produce a higher rate of fire, 1,650 to 1,850 rounds per minute. Severe development problems plagued the Aden 25, which proved unable to meet its design weight target. It was finally cancelled in 1999. As a result, RAF Harrier GR.7 and GR.9 aircraft did not carry cannon, no attempt apparently having been made to retrofit the older Aden 30mm pods. Fleet Air Arm Sea Harriers retained the 30mm weapon until their retirement in 2006. Users: Australia, Royal Australian Air Force; Bahrain, Royal Bahraini Air Force; Belgium, Belgian Air Component; Chile, Chilean Air Force; Denmark, Danish Air Force; Finland, Finnish Air Force; Iraq, Iraqi Air Force; India, Indian Air Force; Indian Naval Air Arm; Indonesia, Indonesian Air Force, TNIA; Jordan, Royal Jordanian Air Force; Kenya, Kenyan Air Force; Kuwait, Kuwait Air Force; Lebanon, Lebanese Air Force; Netherlands, Royal Netherlands Air Force; Malaysia, Royal Malaysian Air Force; Oman, Royal Air Force of Oman; Peru, Peruvian Air Force; Qatar, Qatar Emiri Air Force; Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, Royal Rhodesian Air Force, later to Air Force of Zimbabwe; Saudi Arabia, Royal Saudi Air Force; Singapore, Republic of Singapore Air Force; South Africa, South African Air Force; South Korea, Republic of Korea Air Force; Somalia, Somali Air Corps; Spain, Spanish Naval Air Arm; Sweden, Swedish Air Force; Switzerland, Swiss Air Force; Thailand, Royal Thai Navy Flying Unit; United Arab Emirates, United Arab Emirates Air Force; United Kingdom, Fleet Air Arm; Royal Air Force; United States, United States Marine Corps Aviation. Specifications. Data from Jane's Information Group. Type, single-barrel automatic cannon. Caliber, 30 mm, 1.18 in, times 113 mm. Operation, revolver chamber. Length, 1.64 m, 5 feet 5 in. Weight, complete 87.1 kilograms, 192 pounds. Rate of fire, 1200 to 1700 rpm. Muzzle velocity, 790 m/s, 2,592 feet/s. Projectile weight, 220 g, 7.76 ounces.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.